I'm just going to do a quick video here on an update. So in the last video everybody got to see the steam boiler. As you can see, I've already ripped it apart and I'm cutting the top half off. This top half was just a water chamber that I had built. There's one half of it, and surprise, surprise, there's the other half. I just basically separated it. And the first project that we're going to be doing is just a straight up forge. So pretty simple, just a flat surface, somewhere to collect and hold. And then we're going to be drilling a bunch of holes, boom, 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 all the way around. The cone is just some body metal. Just wrapped it, welded it together. There's going to be a hole at the bottom for the air to come in. Just going to be using was it furnace or yeah, it was a stove exhaust fan. So I'll be wiring that up. So this was free, just had that laying around. Dimmer switches, about $6 to $8. Your local hardware store. So pretty simple design. Like I said, just a place to hold everything. A inlet for the air to rush in and really get the fire and the heat cranking up on it. And that's the first thing that we're going to be doing out of this old one. As you can see, I don't build pretty tools. My tools are built to do a job. I usually don't care about aesthetics. They're just there to build the next thing. So we'll get this done and I'll show you the next step as it goes along. Hey, okay, so you can see, kind of throwing this together really quick here. Got to do a little bit more work, obviously. But as you can see, I'm just taking that water chamber I had. Part at the bottom is just the ash pan, just to collect anything that falls. Cone on the bottom of the topper. You can see I've started to drill the holes in it. Doesn't really need to be fancy. Basically, it's just a spot for the air to come up through the ashes and get the temperature cranking up. Pretty much just an old bed frame that I had kicking around. Wife didn't want me to keep it, so I kind of used it for another purpose. But that's pretty much where we're at right now. It's been probably about 45 minutes. This isn't a big project, like I said. This kind of stuff can be thrown together really by anybody. It just takes some time and a little bit of imagination. I will be back and show you the next stage. And we are done. So, everybody can see it's finished. I threw a coat of paint on it last night just to finish it up. Like I said before, pretty simple design. Some leftover scrap metal. And that is our new forge. So, with that done, we need a blower on it now. I'm only going to be keeping one blower in the garage. I don't want to have multiple tying up space. So what I'm going to be using is, like I showed everybody, just a vent fan off a stove. I've already gone ahead and started this one today, so just welding up the brackets. I'm just going to mount it with a dimmer switch so I can adjust the speed. Just going to mount it on a little trolley somewhere I can stuff it away and hide it so it doesn't take up a lot of room, and then when I need it for the forge I can just wheel it out, connect the nozzles, and then I'm also going to be using this for the upcoming blast furnace project, which I did manage to find the Castolite. So I have that on the way. It's coming from an Alabama company, because apparently here in Canada you can't find anything that you want. So way to go, Alabama. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, easy construction. Anybody can throw this together and do some basic blacksmithing. And that is the forge. So that is it for this video, and stay tuned for the next one, and stay tuned for the next projects. Okay, so everybody can see, this is the first run up. I'm just using standard charcoal right now. I've got some real coal on the way, but this is pretty much it. Fan's connected, things good to go. I've got her about half heat. You can see I am already melting that flat. So I think we're going to be pretty successful. So another project all done.